bam, we are live. Hello, hello. I was about to say good morning, everybody. I'm so excited about tomorrow and STANday morning. I just got a little confused what time of the day it was. Hello, everybody. We've got, I just had my co-host sitting right here a second ago. Kitten must have saw something shiny and he ran off. He ran off, but that's all right. He'll be back. So we got Sampy out there. How's it going, Sampy? There's Burrito, Catfishing Lady. How's it going, Lisa? Great to see you. Off the Hook Outdoors. What's going on? Make sure you check out Off the Hook Outdoors, another great family-friendly channel out there. Does some other stuff aside from catfishing. He's caught some catfish before. But we're going to have some fun this year. Hurry up, Stan. Entertain me. Make it a cooking show and fry up some bacon or something. Oh. Well, we just did this thing with some chicken. Took some chicken breast, chopped it up, small pieces. Mixed it with some egg, and it was almost like chicken fritters, I guess. But man, we put some bacon and some cheddar cheese and some Parmesan cheese and all this. Oh my goodness gracious. Fat man heaven. It was awesome. Jersey's out there. How's it going, Jersey? Great to see you. Ed J. The Tennessee chapter leader of Operation Vets with Nets. Oh, excuse me. We got Fishing with Kendra out there. How's it going? Thanks for coming in. Man, oh man, I got the hiccups tonight. Excuse me for one. Somebody scare me. Fishing with Tito. How's it going? Hey, if y'all could email me, Tito, Kendra, if you could email me at number 2stansfish@gmail.com, we can change some information so I can talk to you about a couple things. That'd be great. There's Catfish Cowboy out there. Who's excited to see who wins it all? I think it's going to be me. I think just like last year, where I single-handedly won it last year. Imagine this year, I hosted all the tournaments, and I'm still going to win the trophy. I'm just saying. And by me, I mean Stan 3. But anyways, fishing for keys and loose change. Hey, sometimes we've all been there. We're up to 32 awesome people out there. Thank you. Uncle Jeep, you never know what Uncle Jeep is going to say. And there's a few people out there that, it's the old Forrest Gump. Mama says life is like a box of chocolate. You never know what you're going to get. You never know what you're going to hear. Smoky Mountain Catfishing, how's it going? I got my Smoky Mountain Catfishing live towel. I'm going to use that. Definitely need that tomorrow. I'm going to need to be wiping the sweat off the head. Such a great tournament coming up tomorrow. Boom. What? Yeah, I know. It'll be 8:30 before I get halfway through saying the hellos. I'm going to go sit back with a snack and wait. Got the kettle popcorn and yeah. That's right. If you bring bacon or popcorn, you got to bring enough for the rest of us. Absolutely. Jason Lamb, great to see you. There's Benoit Fishing Outdoors. They did a scheduled live. I was reading from the Columbus Fishing Expo, so that's pretty cool. Boom. Smoky Mountain, Jason Lamb. Always great to see you. Thanks for coming in. We're up to 36 awesome people. We are going to have... There it is right there. Look at that. We were just talking about that. Thank everyone who stopped in for our first published live today in the Columbus Fishing Expo, hanging out with us for an hour. That is awesome. There's 3 nights out there. What's up? How's it going, my friend? Good to see you. Absolutely. They do a great job. Yeah, Fishing Expo. You buy any good stuff? That's right, Nightbot. Seriously. Thank you, everybody. so much for being part of such a big part of 2Stans fishing family. We wouldn't be here without all of y'all. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Hung out, had a good time, saving some money for CatCon. There you go. And speaking of saving some money for CatCon, the link is out in the description. If you have not got your tickets yet, I don't know what you're waiting for. You can use code 2Stans, save yourself a little bit of money for CatCon. That'll get for the tickets in there. The rest of it I can't help you with. Maybe I'm going to try to hook up with the hotel, Motel 8 or whatever that will leave the light on for you. Maybe I'll get some discount codes for them for next year. We'll see. We'll see. Greg Burgess, Greg B, what's up? That's right. That's right. Fellow Louisiana brother down there. Bill Reddick Outdoors. Always great to see him. If you haven't checked out Bill yet, man, I would just love to be sitting out on the porch of an old store, the rocking chair, just sitting back and telling stories and listening, and that would be so much fun. LG Bass, congratulations. Looks like the dock had turned back on again. You know, Virginia, they say when I moved to Virginia, if you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes and you'll have a whole new season. We've had 4 seasons of weather this year, from temperatures almost in the 80s to flurries to ice to rain. So it's been from in the teens to the 80s this week. So not exactly the best, fishing conditions where everything's changing so rapidly. Yeah, I need a haircut. Rowdy Royal's out there. How's it going, Rowdy Royal? Boom, boom, boom. Love it. I love that we've got, whenever we get new people in, I think that's just awesome. Awesome. All right. Yeah, so we're going to do some other things this year. There's Mean Gene Squad. What's up, Mean Gene? I'd love to have Tito and Kendra as a guest on a Friday night. Let everybody know a little bit about their channel and what they're doing. I think that would be awesome. I got your email. Thank you. There's Joshua Paramount there. How's it going, Joshua? So yeah, you got a LG Bass out there. Got a little competition going on with John Parker this year. So we'll see how that goes. I'm sure we're going to have some head-to-head lives and things like that out there. There's Butterflies and Sunshine, the professional ice fish angler. You got to love Butterflies and Sunshine. That's right, Nightbot. Just makes the chat brighter just by her being in here. Absolutely. Yeah, I can't believe I missed that. Misplaced Country Girl Fishing, how you doing? Boom, 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 boom. Oh, thank you, Lynn. We all were doing that. The late night talks on your channel were a lot of fun. I still remember I didn't even know about that you could do the green screen backgrounds, and Lynn had the the one with the baby grand piano and the stone walls and everything. I was like, holy crap, look at that. It was the green screen. Going back a few years there, we've lost some really good people since then, and they just don't make him like that anymore. So I think about him running around trying to close up the bar and playing piano, and man, good times. They were good times. Mean Gene Squad is fishing tomorrow. There's Shirley T out there. I hope Shirley T is ready for tomorrow. I can't do it, Gene. I can't do it. You can't. Catfish Cowboy. Boom, boom, boom. Randy Gray Hair Swain's out there. Hello, Randy. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, there's Bobby out there. 922 Crappin' Barbecue. How's it going? New comments. Speaking of 922, the music in the background is Burrito Catfishing Lady. JG is having a family night, so good for him. He's got family over, and I hope they're having a total blast. You know.
STANday, JG and me. All that ass to the river flow free.
Let's go to this one. All right, so I've got a couple other theme songs in. So you can hear right now, this is Smallwater Charter's theme song we got playing in the background. I got one from Danny. I think I got Ted's out there. I just got to transfer them over to StreamYard, and we're going to keep playing them in the background. So we got different songs to play. So if you've got a theme song like that you want us to play in the background on rotation, just let me know. We'll get that on there. Uh-oh. You stopped at the famous Mike's Bait and Tackle to mess with the Mike. Turned out to be a great guy. Oh, come on. There you go. Thank you, Randy. I appreciate you dropping the links all the time. That is awesome. We're glad that y'all found your way here, Tito, and I know I'm going to say the name wrong. I think Kendra. I think that's what everybody's been saying, but I apologize. Absolutely, brother. That'd be awesome. That's right, old James. They don't make them like that anymore, that's for sure. Oh, I just got to get it from that Bobby guy. Okay, there we go. We'll do that. Yeah, same thing, Lynn. I've been having the same. There we go. Let's see. 3 nights is saying ice for weather tomorrow in the Buckeye. Yeah, we're supposed to have some really crappy weather here tomorrow. Kedra. Okay, good. Bang. Thank you very much, Lisa. I knew I'd say it wrong. That's why I usually just do. If I know how to pronounce it, I'll just come up with something else. Okay, bam, boom, bam. We are caught up. And the third co-host is supposed to be here at some point. He was originally going to be fishing tonight, but that's okay. That's okay. Yep, just got the update for Ohio. Oh, why is it doing that? Just got the update for Ohio, and it's supposed to be freezing rain there tomorrow. Boom, 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 boom. So tomorrow we have the Live Fishing Tournament League. The final tournament, the championship, the Whisker Bowl is tomorrow. Hey, what's up, Andy Chris? How's it going? Good to see you. Yeah. Crazy Darrell is out getting ready for tomorrow's tournament. He was going to be out fishing live, and then he was going to be up in chat. So up on panel. So we'll see. We'll see. Let's see. Small Water Charters is in. He should be able to recognize the song playing in the background there. It is going to be I think there's going to be some fish caught tomorrow. There's some tough conditions out there. And always great to see you, Chris. Thank you, thank you. I think we're going to see some, even with the tough conditions, you saw those that watched STANday last weekend. They had the River Warriors out there in some really tough conditions. They managed to get 4 fish over, it was 3 hours. You know, I'm going to give Lisa this one, 9-ish to noon. 9-ish to noon. So 3 hours, about 3 hours. They caught 4 touchdowns. So tomorrow from 9 a.m. to noon. Hey, Rebel River Cats is out there. Mac fishing. What's up, my friend? Great to see you. We're going to get the snow mix about 12 tomorrow. Yes, I know that there's a couple people up in the Potomac, Mac and Tony, that are watching the weather. Hopefully they're able to make it out tomorrow. Oh, there you go. You got a crappie charter tomorrow evening. That's awesome. What the what? Darrell's at his second job, licking fingers, KFC. I tried it. You know, it only takes a couple times. But... All right, so Mac is going to be there. Mac is going to be there tomorrow. He's going to bring his tent. That's awesome. Muskrat Adventures is out there. Let's see. Come on, mouse. Woo! See, I'm pretty excited about tomorrow. Can't wait. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. What do you think out in chat? I think, you know, of course, you know, the father, I've got to pick Stan 3, you know. And especially since if he wins tomorrow. And, you know, there's so many things that could still happen. There is the link. There's the link. If anybody else wants to pop up, you're more than welcome. Absolutely. Oh, my goodness. Woo, sitting in the Cracker Barrel. Let's see. Friday night fish fry at Cracker Barrel. That used to be phenomenal. I know some of the things have changed there, but, man, I loved the Friday night fish fry at Cracker Barrel. Woo! And there is Jody has made it in, I think. And got a message from Jody that she did not do the live today. She's trying to rest up. She's got some migraines going, and she'll be getting rested up so she can be fishing tomorrow. Still whitefish. There you go. Smoky Mountain's picking My Bad Dude for the win. Can't go wrong with Burrito is saying Jody. There you go. Okay, I get it now. I'm a little slow tonight. I'm doing more than one thing at a time, and as a man, that's never a good thing. Fresno's out there. How's it going, Fresno? Great to see you. Got to run, pick up my grandson from a ball game. All right. Well, Bill, always great to see you, my friend. Love watching you with the grandkids, and just great people. Hope he did. If he was playing tonight, I hope he did well. I got it, Lisa. Whoop. 922 is saying Team Amish for comeback win. There you go. That's right. Tito's in here. We're up to 58 awesome people watching. Thank you, everybody. So, yes, it is still a lot of positions can change tomorrow. There's going to be some very interesting That's too funny. Yeah, you can't let that Ryan Bortz guy tell you stuff. That's right. Can't count out the Ohio. I know we're going to have some tough conditions here to fish tomorrow. I know the Ohio's got some tough conditions. Everybody, it's that time of year. It's February. Catfish Cowboy is saying Amish and Stan 3, top 5. Well, last year, I single-handedly won the Whisker Bowl last year. I'm just saying. Yeah, I was out there by myself. Single-handedly out there by myself to win the Whisker Bowl last year, which ended up putting me by myself in first place for the Live Fishing Tournament League champions. Yes, Stan 3 had a little something to do with it, but there you go, Cowboy. No. It was all catfish. I can catch catfish. I'm just, I kind of took the year off last year. Was really working on hosting and things like that. But I'm going to try to balance the two out a little better this year. Get out there and do some fishing. That's right. All right, Lisa, I got your song. We'll have it ready for Sunday morning. Let's go down here. Here we go. This was from John Parker. That's right. Give him the thumb. Yeah, I want to get back down there, fish the dock with LG and Laura down there. That's going to be a blast. Definitely getting down there this spring to do it. Hey, there's a good friend of mine. Haven't seen it in a while. Northwoods Peachtree is out there. 27 inches of ice here in northern Wisconsin. Yeah, that I kind of miss. I used to love living right on a lake in the mountains in New York State. Like, bam, right out the door, and there it was. Wintertime was, it would be from January to March sometimes. It'd be January to March sometimes. I keep hearing something beeping, like, I don't know, it's like a notification or something. I can't quite find out what it is. Oh, wait a minute, this might be it.
What's up, man? I am so
What's up, Darrell?
sorry. I do apologize. I have misread my clock, and I am late.
Oh my gosh. You don't see me doing stuff like that, Darrell. I am 22 minutes early every time for everything I do.
Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. Man, I'm going to tell you, I accidentally screwed up, and I'm an hour behind somehow or another. I don't know. And you finally got me right on the thumbnail.
Look
and
at
then
that.
This is how I do you. I come in late.
Look at that, right underneath you too. Look how pretty that looks.
I know it, man. Ain't that? And then I do you like, man, I feel bad. I really do. I do apologize, and please forgive me. But I tell you, I'm out of state. Come over here and sit down. Look here. I got.
Oh Lord!
Your girlfriend. Look at him, ain't he sweet? Here's my huggy bear.
Oh my goodness!
Oh me. We're still keep it secret, but we are in the Gulf of America.
The Gulf of America. Y'all hear that?
We are down here in the Gulf of America, baby. Having a great time. Look here.
Who are you talking to? 2Stans. 2Stans.
What's up? What's up? What's
Bob,
up?
you're standing there in your underwear.
For shizzle guy.
Bob forgot he was in his underwear.
It just looked like shorts to me. I wear shorts smaller than that. I'm just saying.
This is a family show, Bob.
922 said, well, that's it. I gotta go. Got paint to watch dry. Wow.
He said if I could get $20 dancing, he could get 25 at doing a striptease.
Somebody give him a $10 super chat, I'll take them all.
No.
What? All right, and if somebody does a $22 super chat, he'll keep it on.
Yeah. My goodness, merciful sake.
And then I'll split it with you, Bob, and we both get $11. There we go.
Hey, wait a minute. I didn't get my cut from last week. Don't be splitting money when I didn't even get that last week.
I sent you the check. You didn't get the check?
Yeah, but putting a check on my dang list to do stuff don't mean that I got a check.
What's up, Jonathan? We're up to 58 awesome people.
Man, we're having a great time tonight.
There you go.
Hello,
So I hope
everybody. I can't see chat because I'm on my phone.
I hope the trip went well. With some people out there, they had the Columbus Fishing Expo today up there in Ohio. So we had Roger and Benoit and all of my fellow OHIO people are there. I've been adopted by the state of Ohio. I'm just saying.
Ryan Bortz was there today. I know that.
I heard. Can you believe that Ryan Bortz guy tried to kick out Benoit out of the expo today? Can you believe that he would do something like that?
Absolutely. He's a sorry piece of crap. If anybody don't know it, just ask me. I'll tell you. And he knows it himself, but he just can't do nothing about it. He's like me. He knows it, but, they say half of the fight for recovery is being able to admit it. He can admit it, but he still can't recover from it.
There's Creo catfishing out there. Great to see you.
Creo.
I was.
I sent you some pictures. Did you get those pictures I sent you?
I did. That was some.
Yeah.
That was some nice fish you had there.
Yeah, my nephew caught his PB today. Caught a 38. So
I thought that's who that was. I thought that was your nephew.
Yeah, he come down here with me. Woody had a wedding to go to, so he couldn't come. So I brought him back with me. Somebody's got to pull the dang anchor. I'm old and crippled and can't do it, so I got to have an anchor.
That's right. When I go out fishing, I do all that stuff by myself.
Oh, absolutely. I know.
Yeah, and by I mean Stan 3 or Dan. Just saying, but
yeah, you see it from your eye, right?
That's right. The apple of my eye does it.
Did you run JG off tonight? Come on, man.
No, you know what? Big shout out to JG. He's got a bunch of family was coming down tonight. So they're out there roasting marshmallows and making s'mores and cooking hot dogs. Hey, man, that's family. Family is always number one. You'll hear us say, all kinds of stuff about fishing and this and that. You'll see us go through some stuff, but man, family is
absolutely
always.
Well, I'll tell you, I'm getting a mark off my bucket list, Mississippi River. So I've got to come down here, and man, it's been a fun trip. I have really enjoyed it. I mean, we drove all the way down to the Gulf of Mexico in my boat, and it's awesome.
It's funny that you mentioned that. Creo said, you've got a great fishing area when even Darrell can catch fish here. What?
Hey, don't nobody say fishing in Tennessee's like fishing in Barrel, boys. If I can come down here and in one day we put 3 fish over 30 pounds in the boat, and it's pretty easy to catch fish down here.
We can do.
But I gotta give a shout out to the boys, Bob and Brandon. They were troopers. They caught the gizzard shad. Me and Matt caught a few, but they had one of those tape nets that has a tape around it, and the gizzard shad was deep, and they were on it. They did a good job, and I appreciate them for that. I'm gonna give them a shout out for that.
Now, Darrell, for those people that are newer with netting and things like that, can you tell everybody what a tape net is and why you would use it for deep water? Bait?
It's basically, I wish we'd have brought that in here. It's basically it's almost like duct tape running around the bottom of the cast net that goes around it, and it helps keep the net open when you throw it for deeper water. It's like a regular net, I'd say, for like 15 and shallower. These nets will get bait, especially down here where we're fishing at, all the bait's like 25 to 45 feet. So that net stays open better with that tape around it. So
absolutely,
like duct tape, 3-inch duct tape, I'd say. And
if you have fish deep and you're throwing a regular cast net, and the fish are there, and you're not coming up with any, that's the net. It only, like Darrell was saying, about 15 feet or so, and it starts closing up. So by the time it gets, you're talking about a little area,
right?
But that tape makes it kind of float down.
It was frustrating. I have an 8-foot net. And Matt was throwing it out. Of course, my shoulder. I'm getting that operation. No, I can't do it. But Matt was throwing it, and he'd throw some beautiful pancakes out there and just come up 0. And Bob and them would throw theirs out there and just come up with 4, 5, 10, 12 of them at a time. And it's like, it's disgusting, Rich, really. Whenever you do stuff like that and they're doing it.
Hey.
I'll have a tape net before it's over with.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing about catfishing. You can make it, catfishing can be as simplistic as, and I know, Darrell, you do a good job with this because one of your favorite baits is bluegill. Yeah. So catfishing can be as simple as going out and catching some bluegill, cutting that up for bait, or, some people with the chicken, you don't got a lot of time. You just want to go out and catch some catfish. Chicken's a great choice for bait for just going out. You're not worrying about bait. You're just going out to catch some fish, to go out and have a fun time. Chicken's a great plan B bait, especially if you can't find other bait. Yeah. But, it could be you could go from there to whatever poles and just a sinker and a hook to, different nets for different conditions. Yeah. Different, even nets, here.
Gill nets.
Yeah, even here on the James, we got gill nets. Well, you've got sinking gill nets to go down to the deep water, but they don't work as good in the summertime. So you got the floating ones that'll get them when they're up. It's look at all the different rods that are out there, and they all serve their purpose. And if you can get it, and you're out there fishing enough, it's worth it. If you only go out fishing 4 or 5 times a year, get yourself a couple of ugly sticks and have a blast.
Yeah, and I found out in Tennessee you actually can use gill nets too if you buy a license to sell bait and stuff. You can. I forget what they call that kind of license, but anyway, you can buy a license to use gill nets in Tennessee. I just found that out the other day. My friends has got one, so yeah, sure can.
Let's see. There we go. Weather in Kingman, partly cloudy temperature, 40 degrees. Wind is blowing southeast. Oh, man, so y'all are going to be freezing tomorrow down there in the Gulf of America. Man, it's got to be what? It's probably only be what, 70 degrees down there tomorrow?
Probably. I mean, look, I got a sunburn today, so I don't know what I'm going to do about it.
Hot and 20 seconds later.
Yeah, it was the craziest thing that we've got fog. I don't know what we're going to do in the morning. Fog is horrible, but it's crazy. You could be going down. We really didn't get in the river much, the canal, and it'd be hot, and then you'd hit a pocket, would be 20, 25 degrees colder, and you'd about freeze to death. It's crazy down here right now. I ain't never seen anything like it. But.
Apparently, Gregory Lemon on the live this morning on Double Hook Angling they do the show and tell whatever he finds from the local shop down there. I guess he found a pretty cool card today, so that's cool. I like seeing Gregory with that. I got to meet Gregory at CatCon last year. Had a lot of fun with him. Yep. You could turn any net into a taped net. Absolutely. Bunch of videos on it. There's a Lance McCoo guy. Had a blast with them on Sunday night on Lance's show, 6 p.m. Eastern, with River Cats Tackle, John, and Creole Catfishing's brother, Tank. He's been doing a great job, by the way, Creole. Awesome job. Greg B says, "Oh, Darrell, you're in my country now, brother." That's right.
Yeah. Sure am. I've had a ball. Like I say, this was on my bucket list, and we all decided it was going to come down here. It's supposed to rain all weekend in Tennessee, so.
There we go. Boom, boom, bam. Speaking of River Cats Tackle, there he is. Hello, John.
What's up? Hello. But yeah, it's supposed to be a bad storming up in Tennessee, so we was like, let's go down to Louisiana. It was not supposed to rain, so we headed down here yesterday.
Crappy days out there. 58 awesome people watching. Thank you. Yeah, it's tomorrow's going to be real crappy here.
I'm going to come to the James River next year.
Woohoo!
I'm planning on hitting the main. I'm going to hit the main rivers before it's over with. All the main rivers before it's over with. That's Ohio River.
There you go. Rogersville, I think that's in Tennessee. I think, but conditions are partly cloudy. Temperature 45. Wind is blowing. It's not. It's at 0 miles per hour. There you go.
I want to go up and actually go fish with Ed on this. How do you say that? Scooterville River?
Schuylkill River. Yeah, that'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm going to get my bucket list done before it's over with. There's different places I want to go to where different people fish.
Well, I tell you what, in my opinion, every different place you go, fish are fish, and there's going to be certain things that are the same. However, there's going to be these little things that you pick up from every area you go to.
Absolutely.
And when you can move some of those little things and add that to your arsenal, man, I think that's just...
fishing here is a lot like fishing on the Chattahoochee River, which is in my state. It's like sandy and mud over here. So you just look for different little nuances. So...
That's hilarious. You brought up the Chattahoochee. I remember back in the 1980s.
Yeah.
I was out mudding with some 4-wheel drive trucks with my 2-wheel drive 70 Ford F-150. And I was great. I was doing good. You know why? Because I just kept the pedal going, man, until I was like 12 feet from the end of the trail into the sand. And somebody stopped in front of me. Well, once you get a 2-wheel drive stopped.
Was your good friends friendly enough to hook to you and then?
Oh yeah, we got it.
They threw mud and just about busted the windshield on your 2-wheel drive.
Oh yeah. You know how friends are.
Been there, done that. It's like, you can keep up with us. Then I'm having to pull you out. Then they got them big mudders just eating the whole front of your car up with it.
Yeah. It kind of made him mad that I was able to keep up, and I think that's why. I think he did it intentionally. He said, "No, there was something in front of the truck, and I had to stop." Yeah. But anyways,
We digress.
That's right. We will see some shiny things and squirrels. When you get a couple of older guys talking, there's shiny things or squirrels. You just the train of thought just goes to who knows where. Burrito Catfishing Lady says, Darrell, quit trying to cuddle with Bob. What the what?
Bobcat came over here and he was, hey, y'all need to rerun back to the front of it where Bobcat forgot he's in his underwear and come running on camera in his dang underwear.
Here is.
We didn't even see a super chat one for that one.
That's right. That's right. I was surprised there wasn't super chats to put it back on, Bob. Put it back on.
You don't get that kind of entertainment for free.
Hey, Bob said y'all don't get that kind of entertainment for free.
Smoky Mountain says, cuddling, man. I just hope that he doesn't try spooning. What the what?
Man, there's some rough people out there.
Tough crowd, Darrell. Tough crowd. Danny said he's going to have, I don't know if you saw this one. I had it up there. Danny says, I stuck a carp under a log last week at the river. That's right. Yes, zombie carp on the hooks for tomorrow.
All right.
Imagine Danny going out there and winning the tournament tomorrow on some zombie carp. You know how many carp will be stuck under logs for a couple weeks if that ever happens?
Speaking of, have you got the list for tomorrow? Who's on what channel?
Yes, there was some. We're at 17 right now.
I haven't had time to look and see who's doing what. I know I'm on Brian B's, but I can't even remember who's on Brian B with me. So
You're not on Brian B's anymore.
Oh, I'm not.
Brian B doesn't have a channel tomorrow. You're on 2Stans. I say two Stans channel tomorrow. Yeah, I kind of
Brian
just.
B couldn't take the entertainment, so he backed out, didn't he?
No, he's got a family get together tomorrow in the afternoon.
He'd be just too overtamed with me. He can talk whatever he wants to talk. He knows full well Darrell Maurice was going to take up all the time, and he wasn't going to get none, so he left.
Oh my goodness!
He said the only person that can talk over Darrell Morris is Stans.
Well, I don't know about talk over. We can compete with each other. We'll say that.
Well, why don't you sit and tell us who's on what channel and all that stuff? Now that I'm about me a new host out there.
Well, there
the
you go.
Host with the most. Oh yeah.
Let me pull that up. What channel will Team Thompson do on tomorrow? Let me pull it up. I got it here.
We got such a great group of folks out there. We appreciate everybody in the chat coming in and watching. You guys are so awesome. We love having fun. You know, if it wasn't for these guys doing all these chats or putting stuff in chat, it'd be boring. So we appreciate it.
Uh-oh, man, are we going to be in trouble tomorrow? Danny says that's right. So here we go. Where it says Brian B, that is actually me. But Danny says me, Darrell, both on 2Stans. The three loudest guys in the catfish community. We're going to get stupid.
And Muskrat. Oh, my God.
And the Mean Gene Squad. So we're going to have Shirley out there. I might have to sing Shirley a song tomorrow.
Oh, that's going to be fun. I think
absolutely.
I've been on there. We got Big Mike in there.
Big Mike is not going to be able to make it. Let me go to this. So, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I could barely hear Darrell. What the what? I can take care of that real quick.
Uh-oh. They can't hear me? Turn me up, baby. You got to hear me.
There you go.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Let me turn the music down a little.
Look at what we all got. We got fishing, not catching.
We're stacked tomorrow.
Pictures. Whoop, whoop. We got Dennis Stone with the zombie cart. Mean Gene and Miss Gene. Woo.
Yeah, we got Gene Tillman, and Jen, and Shirley T out there.
There you go.
That is going to be fun.
Northern
View, and Fishing with Big Mike are not. So it's Fishing Not Catching, Muskrat Adventures, Danny Stone, Mean Gene Squad, and Trophy Seekers Outdoors. Over here on Palmettos, you got Oh, my bad, dude. I love that team name. You got my bad, dude. You got Stan. Oh, they got a pretty good. My bad, dude. Stan 3. You got Chris Hooks and Hammocks. Tony Harrison. Team Amish and Team Thompson. No real loss because of the weather in DC. Not going to be able to make it tomorrow, so they've got 6 over there. And Fields to Water, Chad's channel is the 3rd channel there. Catfish Hunters is not there tomorrow.
Hey, look
But
here. Since we got so many missing, we should be able to at least get catfish with us over there, and we'd have the best. We for sure have the best channel out there. I mean, there's some more good folks out there. I'm not even, every one of these folks are good folks, but could you imagine that many folks on the same channel? Woo,
I tell you what, dude. But Fields to Water, they got Parker Pursuits. He doesn't talk a lot when he's fishing. When he's in chat, you never know what you're going to get from Parker. But you got Parker Pursuits Catfish with us. Mac Fishing just said he's going to make it out there tomorrow. He's not scared. He's going to bring his tent out there for all the rain and everything, so he'll be out there. Freddie Beck, FOA CustomsandGear.com. And holy smokes, I think for the first time this year, you got Cool Cats Fishing and Pontoon Jody both on the same channel tomorrow on Chad's channel. Yep. So it's 6, 6, and 5 right now. So we've got 17.
I heard James is doing some traveling also now. I don't know, but that's just what I heard, that he might have done some traveling to go fishing tomorrow also.
I've heard different things back and forth, all kinds of. You never know what to believe.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Fishing's like a box of candies. You never know what you're going to get.
That's right. That's right. I like fishing. I could catch me some catfish, some bluegill. I like catching perch. I wish I could run like Forrest Gump, though. Hell, I wish I could walk like Forrest Gump.
Yeah, I heard that.
So there we go. Let me get that down. So, yeah, there we go. So that's to 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. The giveaways, there is – let me see if I can have that here, too.
Yeah,
let me get
doing
caught
a giveaway.
Let me get caught up with comments here.
You got to turn that background music down just a touch.
Turn it down some more.
The background, yeah, it's a little loud.
All right, thank you, thank you.
Did James tell you where he's fishing tomorrow? Did James tell you where he's fishing?
There we go. There we go. That should be okay. I got my hearing aids on here. There we go. Oh, I got to turn them up. Your hearing aids don't do nothing for you if you don't have the volume on.
Trust me, we can hear you messing with them. Pull the
Oh, did it go?
It's making it.
Oh, my goodness.
All
right, well, I'm technically challenged. I don't realize this stuff. 205 Wild Action has joined us.
You said that wrong. You said that word wrong. It was mentally challenged.
Well, there's nothing you can do about that.
Wrong.
They've tried to.
That wrong.
Darrell, they've tried to deal with that for 50 whatever years, and they haven't fixed it yet. They're not gonna fix it.
Then they sent me over to work with you.
Yeah, imagine that. Oh my goodness. Oh, 922 said, "What do you mean? It sounded pretty great to him. It kept your voice somewhat tolerable." What the what?
Man, come on now, Bobby.
Okay.
He keeps on. I'm gonna have to ban him from fishing on Sunday.
What the what? So there. Oh, that's the background one. Never mind. Show that. 2 comments. Oh, I drove by and breathed crazy one time on a show. I kept touching my hearing aids. Yeah, I didn't even think about that, dude. Like, I didn't even think that I forget that it's a microphone too. So I'm just thinking I hear it, but no, Yeah, thank you, thank you. So there we go.
Yeah, we all hear it.
That's why you do these lives. You know, I'm a rookie at this, Darrell. I haven't done this too much. I've only done a couple, maybe two or three lives. I'm very new at this.
Is that a week or?
Yeah. 922 says, "What the what?" He said, "Bring it, old man." Man, oh man.
Well, I'm gonna make a real quick announcement, Stan. This will be my last live tournament that I'm going to be fishing. I won't be doing them next year because I've got 2 surgeries set up. So my shoulder surgery is going to keep me out for a minimum of 6 months. So I'm not going to be doing the live fishing next year. I might do some individual, just, pay to do the individuals, but I won't be doing them. I won't even be able to do the one that I'm sort of doing, which is the King of the River tournament. And it's be the first annual, and I'm not even going to be able to do it because I've got another surgery set up for that. So if you guys don't see me out there fishing the live tournaments, because I've got 2 surgeries set up, one for my shoulder, and then I've got another one that's set up also. So,
oh man, I had the perfect. Wait a minute, I gotta find this. Go ahead. I had a perfect. Hopefully, I can find this in my shorts here. I don't know if I have it or not.
You stay out of your shorts. I told you this is a family
show. Boom. Good one. Nah, I don't have it. But when you said that about if you don't see me out there fish, you don't see me a lot next year, it's these 2 dudes that are like partying, but there's partying and dancing. I was gonna put that clip up, but I didn't have it set up.
You're harsh, man.
Son of a gun.
I'm not gonna get to fish for about 6 months, and you're gonna put up people partying.
Well, we're gonna have fun. That means you're gonna talk more, right?
Well, it means my wife may kill me because you can imagine me having to stay around the house. I can't do anything.
Oh, good Lord.
Hey, I will be in a sling where my arm won't even be mobile for a month.
Wow. So, yeah. Unfortunately, I see some of those in my future. I'm not at the point where I've set them up yet and stuff, but it's getting there, Darrell. That's why you didn't see me out a lot this year.
Look at Randy. Randy, you're so sweet. I mean, God, some people could have said that, and everybody went, "Oh, I'm so sorry. It's awful. I hate it. God bless you." Randy's like, "Does this mean we won't have to have Darrell hosting this year?"
I know Randy's a nice guy. He's a little, but he's a nice guy.
Man, I thought he liked me. I guess not. Man.
No, Randy's saying that's a good thing. Like, oh, that means we get to see Darrell hosting this year more. Yeah, he's excited.
Man, Gary Parker's being too nice. He just sent me a text and said, "Good luck tomorrow and be safe." He can't do that. Now I gotta like him. I wish he'd have come and said, "I hope your boat sinks tomorrow." Anyway, thanks, Gary Parker, buddy. I appreciate that message. I'll answer you after the show.
A lot of love and respect for Jerry Parker. Just
hey,
you never know. You never know what he's going to say, but everything he says when he's not joking, it's heartfelt. He's
good guy. Very good.
I can't wait.
Me and him had some really good conversations this year. We've been swapping back and forth third place, and it's not even aggravating that he's in front. Well, I mean it is, but I'm saying we have a good time with it, talking about it and giving each other a hard time. And if he wins third place, I'll give him a hug. You know what I'm saying? I got that kind of respect for him, and I'm sure he would for me too. It's just we like to aggravate and needle each other and have a good time. So
absolutely, and
love him to death.
I've got there's no qualms if somebody beats me that is out there doing they're doing it old school. They're earning it. They're out there fishing hard. They're doing the things. That's what, if you look at the people, you look at most people that are consistent and they worked for it. It was, they learned their waters. They learned what to do when temperatures drop and not just their waters, fish in general.
Yeah.
If there's sun out and it's cold, I'm going to fish that ledge up on that shallow, right on the edge of that shallow. I'm going to have some up shallow and some out on the drop down and some out in the channel to see where, and the fish will tell you whether they're moving up. If you start getting some out on the early in the morning, you get some out in the deep channel, and it moves up as it goes on.
He
Absolutely.
said he was excited that I was hoping. Okay, I thought he was hoping I wouldn't have to. There we go.
No,
My
Randy's.
bad. Yeah, another thing. This tournament, say what you want, good or bad. This year's tournament taught me a lot that you better learn your river where you're fishing. You better learn where the big fish are. You better learn where the little fish are. You better learn where the multiple of fish are, because you had to fish to where you had to catch a fish every hour. You had to where you caught the most fish. You had the most weight. You had the biggest fish. You had to be a all-around fisherman. You say what you want about this tournament, but you had to be able to fish all kind of fishing to be competitive in this tournament. And that's just the way it was.
Yeah, and that was the original purpose of this, was trying to bring some of our YouTube tournaments and bring some other people in and kind of unite the two worlds, where you can have fun tournaments and still have serious, where there's still standings, points on the line for that ultimate, the ultimate goal right there.
Yeah, I mean, some of them had quirky rules, but I mean, for the most part, I feel like that it was fun for me. Like I say, I mean, some of them were like, oh my God, I got to do this tournament.
Well,
but you persevere, you do what you got to do, and you keep going.
And Darrell, here's the thing: like, it was for the chat loved those quirky rule tournaments, and technically, without chat watching, we could have whatever tournament we want. We could be out. We could be out there catching 200 pounds of fish each angler, but if chat's not watching, it doesn't. What good is that? There's no.
That's good. I caught a 200-pound fish, and I'm happy. That's what it's good.
Yeah. But
I know. Well,
you know what I'm saying? It's the whole, trying to bring chat. Hey, there's Palmetto out there. How's it going?
Yeah.
And speaking of that, every year, everything that kind of keeps growing, just like the gathering. The first year, you make some mistakes, you'll fix them. You go to the next year, you make some more mistakes, you fix them. And every year, things get, improvements are made. I think this year we had way too many tournaments, and we all realized that. There was that stretch in the fall where we also did some separate things during that time also. So there was, I think, 2 straight months where we were live Friday, Saturday, Sunday every week for 2 straight months with no time off.
Yeah, it was too much. If it had been 19 again, I wouldn't have done. Of course, I'm not going to get to do them again anyway, or next year. But yeah, it was just too much. I was like ready for this year to get over with. I mean, there's a lot of stress. Even though you have fun, there's a lot of stress. There's a lot of preparation. People think, well, you just go out there and fish. But look, before every tournament, you check all your lines, you re-rig them, you make sure you've got enough line on there, you check your rods, you got to get your boat ready. Make sure you got gas, make sure, everybody's like, well, the fishermen are complaining, saying that, people think that it's this, that, and that. But we have a lot of expense, and there's a lot of time and preparation. If you go out and catch fish and you're going to do it right, you do a lot of prep that people don't see or think about. And the better fishermen will be doing that, making sure they got good hooks and stuff like that, and studying the map to what am I going to do first, second, third, and stuff like that. There's a lot that goes into it.
Absolutely, and we there's only been a few people signed up. We need to get some more people signed up for this next year. We are trying to grow this. Like, it is but if not, like, if there's not the interest to grow that, like, that's fine. But we think I think that it's a great idea, especially going down to the 10. We picked some of the better tournaments out of that, and this year we've had more time. Last year it was we tried to do the best we could with scheduling things, and but like I said, just like that's how it goes. Like the better something becomes, the more work It's not going to be 100% right off the bat. And I think, and you know what, threw the wrench in it, the big wrench was StreamYard. Because to do this, you need to have the professional StreamYard, where that went up to $100 a month. My wife was, Darrell, you've had the experience of hearing my wife in the background, and you know, you've got to talk.
I'd rather hear her, but go ahead.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I know you seem to laugh when she kind of goes off on me. You're like just happy as could be in the background. I don't know what that's all about.
Hey guys, sometimes y'all think Stan's tearing up and he goes off and you can't see him. It's really it really goes off. He turns off the microphone and he's going, "Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am." Because see what happens, sometimes we have these meetings before the show and he'll forget to turn the microphone off and I get to hear her whoop up on that head. Man, I heard her one time say, "You look at me like that again and I'll put a pump knot so big on your head you'll be able to tow your boat trailer with it."
And she was like, "I'm not talking about the 1 5/8 either. That's that big
2 5/16, baby."
No, but seriously, you know, most of us wouldn't be able to do this without the important people in our life. They know how important it is to us, and they are happy to let us kind of. Well, happy might not be the right word, but you know, they see how much it means to us, and they kind of go with us, and you know, so big shout out to all the wives and husbands and spouses.
I'm excited about something. I want to tell you about something else I'm excited about. Since Randy's in here, me and him, and we got to wait till I get a little better. And I might just have to have somebody in the boat with me and me sit there because I can't pick up on him. We're going to do a tournament too. And if you guys want to frown down on this, that's fine. It's not for you.
Well,
that's fine. And
I'm going to be part of this too.
Talk about it.
Darrell, I'm going to be part of this too.
Oh,
just so you know.
You're going to be the announcer. Yeah. We're going to do a jugging tournament. And we're going to go out there and we're going to do a night tournament where we go out with jugs and fish with jugs and have a good time doing that too. And I know people go, "Well, that's not fish. You ain't never did it before." And you know what? We're going to turn the fish loose anyway. But we're going to actually go out and do jugging. I think that's going to be fun to do it. He said something about, "I want to do a jugging tournament."
Absolutely.
Let's do it, baby. Set it up.
I'm wholeheartedly behind this. We are going to, because I think this is a great opportunity for us to bring the two worlds, like, you know, you hear jogging or the you know, the fiberglass poles, the bank poles, limb lines, thank you, and all that stuff. Like, it's a great way to catch some fish. You know, for those that remember, we did we did the video that we did last year or the year before with myself, Stan 3, and Dan. We went on the river with nothing. We had nothing with us. We went on the river. We collected garbage from the banks. We all went and we're like, "Oh, I'm going to take that one." And we picked up a bunch of stuff. We filled a bag full of garbage and other stuff up off the banks.
I thought y'all were going to let go of me. I was like, I was like, "Stop, let go of me. Let go of me."
But we picked up everything from, Mountain Dew bottles. There was the big winner was the jug, the oil jug. We had a gallon, the gallon like Quaker State or whatever. It was red. So whatever one is red. And that was the one that won. But we all picked out, 4 or 5 of the garbage. We made jugs out of them and we launched them in the river. And we just went, and man, what a blast. And we released the fish. But I think it's a way to say that it's okay to harvest some fish. But let's it gives us a chance to talk about that. Hey, I'm going to harvest some fish. I'm going to go have a fish fry. But I'm going to let this one go back because this is the genes I want in my fishing waters. I want my grandkids to catch this fish's this fish's son or daughter. I want my great grandkids to catch the great granddaughter of this fish. Like you want those genes in that water,
Yeah,
and I
that
think
was
it's a
part.
good way to.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
When I was growing up, that was part of how you caught food to eat too. I
Yeah.
mean, we didn't have a lot of money. We set trot lines, we set limb lines, we would jug, and you'd take a weekend and you'd go do that, and then you took and cleaned all those fish and you put in the freezers to eat. Because I mean,
Uh,
hey, I remember when when somebody made $12,000 a year, we thought they was rich. I mean, really and truly, because we didn't have that kind of money. And you had gardens, and you did the jugs, and
dude.
we had a lake that was close to us. It might have costed 50 cents back then to drive to it. So we would do a stay there for the weekend and
I'm
catch a fish, and that give you like 4 or 5 weeks of, or 4 or 5 meals of eating there doing that.
Oh yeah, and like I said, I have no problem with harvesting fish. We've done it our whole life,
Yeah.
and we've done it our whole life. And I think that what we need to do is bring that. The only thing I can't stand is when you see like an 80-pound flathead hanging in a
Oh
garage. And
yeah.
I get it. I get it. Like they've done it for years. Their fathers did it. Their grandfathers did it. Their great grandfathers did it. But if we keep doing it, eventually those fish are not going to be there anymore. And I think it's a fun way that we can bring that up without sounding like I think it's a fun way to bring it up so we can do a tournament like that, have some fun, eat some fish, keep some fish, release some fish, and bring it all together. I think it's going to be a great idea.
Educate people on how we do it years ago and stuff too. And what we do too, and this is the lie, we would
Um,
go to the creek. We didn't go buy the stuff to go on the trot line. We went to the creek and caught spring lizards and crawfish and whatever. That's what we baited our trot line fish with.
oh, absolutely.
Stuff. You didn't
And
go buy stuff from the store.
no, and dude, whatever scraps, like if you had fat scraps and things like that, like you'd put that on there. Yeah,
Or
whatever
chicken,
you
you
could.
had chicken and you get livers and stuff like that. Uh,
Yeah.
you save stuff. You plan to go do that and save stuff up to take with you, or you went what we called slaying in the creek. You would take in a net down there. You'd start turning up rocks and stuff like that. They
Uh,
would creek and you didn't catch them. They go in the net, get them that way. So there's just different ways that we used to do when I was in.
Next year's tournament is good. Well, we'll have to talk about that, Danny. There's no intention to try to do anything. We want to try to keep it fair as we can to everybody. One of the things that we talked about, Darrell, you were talking about the anglers as far as host. Like this week, we might pretend. I had to make several different score sheets. I worked on it till 4 o'clock in the morning last night to have everything ready for the one. And then we had some people back out, so we're like, well, we might have to switch to 2 channels. So I had to do a whole nother score sheet in case we have to go to 2 channels. So even for the host, there's a lot of preparation and getting the links out to people and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So there's a lot that goes on. And here's something we were talking about the other night because we do this on a pretty regular basis. We're considering doing more point tournaments just like the championship, where it kind of brings in numbers and big fish. You get more points for big fish. But for the people that don't compete with that, it's not set in stone, but it's something that we found interesting, and there seems to be a lot of good feedback about it.
Yeah, there's a lot of ways to mess with these tournaments to make them a little bit funner and easier and friendly for people like that too. And even I thought about what would have been cool on this year's tournament. Like, it's between 1 and 9 pounds. I think is 3 points, and 10 pounds and over is a touchdown. But would have been neat though if you caught if we'd said, okay, if you catch one over 30 pounds, that's like going for two would have been worth 8 points. I mean, that's because now they go for two a lot now, and that might be something fun to put in there. There's always a way to mess with stuff to even make them better, where it's even more exciting. Go, oh, he just caught an 8-pounder. That's worth 8 points. They went for two, kind of deal. You can think of all kinds of stuff.
Uh, Absolutely. And Randy, you know, I'm right there. My family is from down Creole's area there, and you know, we did that in New York. In New York, you could have two lines, two trot lines, 15 hooks each. Down south, you can leave them unattended. You got to have it marked. And you got to check it. I think most states that allow it, you got to check it every 24 hours. New York, you could do it, but you had to be actively there. You had to be actively checking your lines. You couldn't like set them out and go home and come back. No, if you weren't there, you had to bring them in. And man, I tell you what, we caught some monster fish, and we caught a bunch of fish to eat.
Yeah, we never left ours. We always stayed there. We always did ours. We
Yeah.
made a weekend out of it and camp. That was like our vacation time. You know, that was like, oh, this is vacation if you went and camped out. You know.
So Randy said if it wasn't for trot lines and jugs, we wouldn't have ate when I was a kid. Absolutely. Chicken challenge would be a good points challenge. Absolutely. Last time I had catfish for my family, I cooked over 30 pounds of just fish, not counting everything else. Absolutely. Here is the link. We got Fishing with Kedra out there. I got it right now. I got it right. I was shown how to say her name. Reagan and weighting them, and people didn't weight them. It wound up in your prop. Yeah, no, you had to put the weights. Like that was my dad's thing. It was like every so many hooks. If you had a real professional, real trot line, every so many hooks, you had we used to use the spikes. Well, window weights.
Window weights, yeah.
Yeah.
The railroads. A lot of people don't even know what a window weight is anymore, but that's what we use.
Not anymore. Where we used to live, it was Port Jervis, New York, close to there. It was a huge, for the Northeast, a huge railroad center. So there was railroad spikes everywhere. So we used a lot of railroad spikes because you just go walk the tracks and you find them for free.
Yeah.
Yes, we used to use a lot of that stuff. But yeah, so there is the link. Register for the 2025. Even if you can't pay at the moment, that's it. Even if you can't pay at the moment, register. We want to get some people registered. And like I said, if there's not with StreamYard, that was the big thing that kind of like put the kibosh on a lot of things because the expense of doing it doubled. Like my wife flipped out when I was paying $50 whatever dollars for it, and at $100, she was like, "Nope, you're not doing that no more." But so there is the link right there. If you want to register for next year, it's 10 tournaments. The finale, the championship is in December. You know, and nothing is set in stone yet. This is we're just trying to get set them on Friday, take them up on Sunday. Yeah, that's what a lot of people did. Oh, and next year also, for those that didn't like the Mad Cat scale, you've got the choice to use one of 3 different scales. It's all the same scale basically, but it's just branded differently. So you can get one. I think it's Bass Pro. Well, there it is right there. The Hog scale, the Rib Wrap scale at Tackle Bandit, or the Bass Pro Cat Max scale at Bass Pro Shops.
Same scale.
Bill Riddick said that it's pretty aggravating. I kept getting the prop in my own line, so I gave up on trot lines. Yeah, you got to turn that off. It's you pull your boat, you pull it with the trot line.
Hey, Bill, we didn't have a motor, brother. We when I was young, you took an oar and paddled out there. You didn't have to worry about it getting hung on no prop. I said we was poor. We didn't have that. Listen to me. I was poor.
Yeah, dude, we used to use old masonry line. Like we'd get old masonry line that was already used because we didn't buy it. And that's what we made the trot lines out of. Yeah, I've I've been there.
That's what we tied all of our lines. And, it was, like I say, you use hooks and window weights. And
yeah. Well, even now, Darrell, even now, like that's something I'm going to show a lot more of is some old school kind of tips and tricks. And Since I started doing this, I kind of got away. I'm going to be the first to admit, I kind of got away from that. And you get involved with certain companies, Catfish Sumo, FOA, blah, 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 blah. And you kind of go away from a little bit of that. But, I think that that was never available for catfishing before. So big shout out to all of those: Catfish Sumo, Mad Cats, Catch the Fever, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. FOA, River Cats Tackle, and and if you're fishing a lot, absolutely, it's worth. There you go, Guard Dog. I got one right over here. Where'd it go? There it is, right there.
Yeah,
right there, up on the mantle. That's because of you, Darrell. But anyways, that's the only time a motor would run. But yeah. So I think that like I said, there's a lot of people today still use it for that. They still use it for feeding, just like hunting. You go out and get a few deers.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Bobcat. Make sure you check out. We got a big shout out to Bobcat. Make sure you check out Tuesday nights. Muskrat and Bobcat on Tuesday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern. Awesome show.
Come see the cat.
Oh, there you go. You've done this before, huh? But seriously, Bob, I think. Seriously, Bob, I think great choice. Awesome. We're looking forward to some great Tuesday nights with y'all.
I used to watch Roger, but I don't know if I can handle it now or not.
We're just hanging out like hairs on a biscuit.
Hairs. Oh man, I don't like hairs on a biscuit. I'm telling you.
I think that's his favorite phrase.
Yeah.
But where we go?
Hey, we are. Though. I hope that it's a good tournament. I hope me and Matt catch as many tomorrow as we did today. Is all I know, or more. Actually, I hope we catch more. We lost a couple good ones today too. So
it wasn't Matt's fault.
No, it wasn't Matt's fault. It was mine. I was wanting Matt to reel one in, and I handed him the rod, and I let loose line get in it, and guy off. I knew it was a good fish, and his PB was 26 pounds, 25, and so I was handing him the rod because I knew it was over that, and I dang let loose line in it, and it got off, and it was a good fish. And then we got one hung up in the tree, so if we can catch 7 tomorrow, I'd be happy.
This is something I want to do this year. I want to have you go to the river with nothing but yourself. You got to find old line at the river.
Jeez,
I might allow you to bring a couple hooks and stuff, but we'll see.
I'm gonna have to cut my shoestrings up. I see that now.
We're gonna have some fun with some things like that. Old school stuff, and I think
we need to do a demon dock tournament again, where you gotta go fish for catfish with a demon dock, a dock demon rod.
Dock demon, the dock demon. You have
dock demon challenge.
Oh my gosh, the
biggest catfish with a dock demon.
Ugly Sticks is a dock runner, but it's the same rod, the same. Yep, I agree. That'd be a lot of fun. Yep. Palmetto said
Liam Woody has already bought them, so we're planning on doing that. Like I say, I've just I got to get through this operation on my shoulder, but we've already got some dock demons. We're gonna do it for it. I want to have put fun back in fishing instead of being so serious all the time.
Let's. My goal for this year is let's make fishing and talking about fishing fun again.
Yeah.
MAFA, make whatever the initials turn out to be. But anyways,
yeah.
Danny
what, guys? They may not be the prize might be, hey, you won, congratulations, you are the king of the dock team. You don't always get the prize. It's just fun doing it.
That sounds like STANday.
There you go.
Danny Stone said, you got to love it. I'm going into a tournament that you have a 0.001% chance of winning. Oh, so that means I still got a chance?
I feel like Danny just poked at me again about losing 0.0.
Oh no, I don't think it was intentional, Darrell. I don't think it was intentional.
And by that little heathen right down there. Look, see, Brandon's here too.
That's right. That's the shizzle guy. No, but they've done a great job. You talk about doing different techniques, and to consistently catch big fish, you have to know.
You get a trophy for that.
Yeah.
You have to know the bigger your arsenal is. Some days you're going to anchor. Some days you're going to drift. Some days you're going to drive. Oh my goodness, these hiccups are killing me.
They're killing me too. Having to hear them. Yeah, hey, these guys has worked hard. I told them today, I said, I hope y'all win tomorrow. You've been ahead all year. You've worked hard, worked as a team, and I hope they win it tomorrow. No, I'm serious. I did.
Absolutely. It would not bother me. The father side of me, of course, the father part of me. Oh, I want Stan3 to come back and win the whole thing. But whatever. The other part of me is like, hey, I just love people that are out there they're out there fishing hard. They're out there doing the things that we talk about.
Did I tell you I don't like? Did I tell you I don't even like Stan3, and I'm glad he's not even here tonight.
What the what?
Oh, that's your son. I'm sorry. I forgot he was your son.
Yeah, he's over with Dan right. He's over with Dan right now. They've got some last minute things. They're working on some things, so I couldn't be happier about that. Speaking of guides, if you're coming out here to the James River, make sure you check out Goober Time Guide Service. Not only do you get Goober Time, 99.9% chance that you'll have the first mate of Stan3 on the boat with you. So you got Dan and Stan on the James River.
An official sponsor of the gathering.
That's right. Oh, that was the other thing. I got those here. Here is boom, boom, bam. Here we go. This is one of the gathering. This is the business one. We've got B-Cat boards, Catfish Sumo monster rod holders, Watt cycle batteries. You got Goober Time Guide Service over here, and you got Creole Guide Service over here. Okay, so you're going to come out to the James River. Make sure you check out Goober Time Guide Service. Absolutely. You're going to go over to down there in the Creole country down there. We use some filets, eat some gumbo and some jambalaya. Woo! Guarantee you get some good food down there. You got Creole's Guide Service. We got Guard Dog, Chat Cats. These are all business sponsors of the gathering.
If you go to Tennessee River, you got Tennessee River Adventures Guide Service and Chat Cats Guide Service on there.
Boom, boom, bam. So there you go. You've got three of the best. I think it's important. If you're going to go out after monster fish, you've got to think that you got the chance to catch that every time you go out. And, let's face it, the Tennessee River, the James River, the Mississippi River, you do feel like you've got that. Even the Ohio River, you've got the chance to catch a monster fish every time you get out there. So,
yeah. Switching Whiskers Tackle is another sponsor this year. And guys, I'll tell you this much. All these
Blue River Carp
we will have a special coupon that you'll be able to use with all these sponsors online to get a percentage.
All right, there looks like
we'll have all these coupons at CatCon and at the game.
Darrell, your service cut out a little bit there, but there's going to be some coupons. There's going to be coupons that Darrell, who knows, even myself, I'll be a bunch of people passing them out there at CatCon. They're not good at CatCon because that's an in-person.
16th through 18th.
And there it is. Your audio cut out there for a minute, but there's going to be the coupons that we're passing out at CatCon, also at the gathering. They're not good at CatCon, but they are. Once you go back home a month from them, you're like, man, I saw those. I saw this at CatCon or whatever, and it's on the coupon. You can then use that for to go online. And there you go. It's going to be at the Gathering also. Randy O, gray hair swing, said Jody been out there all year by herself. She is a warrior, absolutely.
Yeah.
I got a show.
Yeah. Can you put up the YouTube one also?
And of course I can, Darrell. I was there we go. And
there you go. Thank you.
Here's the YouTube one. Let me get that out of the way. Yeah. And there you go. And holy smokes, what a list. We've got Catfish Hunters TV, Thompson's Bait and Tackle, which he changed his name, Living Waters, I think, Outdoors. I think that's the new one.
Yeah, but he's about to open up his tackle store, so he is a sponsor. So he's going to be opening up a tackle store here in just a few months here. So probably by the time the Gathering goes. And
Darrell, what's that one that's right next to Thompson?
I can't see that.
RX. Oh, Rex.
Rednecks. That's Michael Burkhart.
Yeah, that's Michael Burkhart.
Ah. No, that's my bad. I couldn't see that. Yeah, I'm getting a little older, so the eyes aren't working quite well. I've got an appointment at the VA. I'm gonna get it taken care of. But yeah, Michael Burkhart. For those that don't know, how many state records has he caught now? But there you go. All right, I didn't know that was his. That's awesome. You got 3 nights out there. Fracture Fix, huge supporter of the community. Cool Cats. Yeah, isn't that something? You got Cool Cats Fishing, Ryan Bortz, Catch Fish with Us, Bobcat Outdoors, LG Bass. You got the Swains, Burrito Catfishing Lady, and Randy Old Gray Hair Swain. You've got Dead Sea Pirates. That was cool. Yep. He fished STANday for the first time this past week. Was great to see him out there fishing. You got Pontoon Jody. You got that for shizzle guy out there. You got Muskrat Adventures, Smoky Mountain, and Jalopy Hunter Outdoors. There you go on Facebook. So there's some of the individual people that
made a contribution, and we appreciate it.
Absolutely. And at this point right here and now, I am still going to be down there. So I think that's going to be a lot of fun. Let's see.
Awesome.
Well, I think, Darrell, we're going to let you kind of get out of here. It's 9:30. Jody said she was not, like I said, Jody had some real bad migraines and stuff, so she didn't do any live today. In case anybody was wondering why they didn't see her. Hope she's doing well. She said, Jody, Darrell, Jody, one way or another, she's going to be out there on the water tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
And so hope she's feeling better, so she enjoys that out there. And that's
And I wish everybody good luck tomorrow and be safe. Be safe tomorrow.
Oh well, I might. Maybe I'll have to jump on Palmetto's boat. Who knows? But he says I'll be there alone, so I'll be fishing nonstop at the Gathering. I'll come in to poop, but that's it. Hey, there's some things I can't lean over the back of the boat anymore and let it go. I gotta go. I have to go down bank, and I can't do it anymore. Darrell. That was just between you and me. That wasn't for chat. That's why I went like this and whispered it, so they didn't hear what I said.
Well, I hate to tell you, but I think you just made a bunch of folks see
it. The bucket stinks, dude. I used to be able to sit on the bucket, but when you're at that what do you say, the cat head biscuit short of 400 pounds, that bucket ain't fitting. There's no you're not sitting on that bucket. I know. TMI. We'll change the subject. It went downhill real quick. But Darrell, before
I thought we were finishing up, and dang it, boy.
We are. But so Darrell, for shizzle guy, and Bobcat, anything y'all would like to add before we get out of here today?
Guys, anything to say, Brandon?
I'm glad this long season is finally over.
It will be over.
That's right. One more day. One more day.
Yeah, we're excited to fish the finale down here, and hopefully we can get out and brave the fog and find these catfish. Darrell's going to give us all of his good spots.
That's what I was about to say. You already asked me for my spot. They're already trying to take over my spot, but that's okay.
You find a spot.
There you go. So if they win tomorrow, y'all know how. Okay. Now, tell them we had them today, didn't we, buddy? We had them today, so.
Absolutely. I saw the.
I hope they do good tomorrow. I really do. Like I said, they've worked hard. Hey, second place. Fishing not catching. Those guys worked hard. Man, I'm gonna tell you something.
So
Mr. Gary Parker, he worked hard. I mean, Stan Three's worked. All these top 10, 20 people have really worked hard this year to be where they're at. And I wish everybody good luck. And I hope you guys are safe and just have a good time. And no matter where we finish at, just remember that's where we finish at.
Whew. Oh my gosh! With that laugh, I can understand why Darrell was the heel in wrestling. I can understand that. He's got that. Oh my gosh, he's got that laugh. You just want to bam! Oh my gosh, Darrell. How many years did it take you to, or is that just natural? Is that just you?
No, that's just me. Yes.
Palmetto said, Darrell, can I order bait before I come? I'll be there that Monday.
Everybody on their own this year. Hey, we gave away 4 coolers of bait last year. That was over 200 skipjack. And I actually had people get upset with me because I ran out of bait. It's like, guys, I said I was going to give you bait to help out if you couldn't get any. Don't not even try and come get it. Over 200 skipjack, and I had people get upset with me. So this year, guys, I don't know if we'll have bait or not, so you better come and get some bait.
It's a BYOB event. Bring your own.
That's right. That's right.
Well, we'll have to do, but guys, you better get out and catch your own bait because we don't know when the skipjack have been gone since April last year, so we're hoping they're going to come back.
Maybe we'll try to bring down a bucket of cooler of some James River Gizzies. James River Gizzies.
There you go, Giz or Shad or whatever. So
that's right. Burrito Catfish Lady.
Jack's bait and tackle that they keep plenty of it there.
Palmetto's like, come on, guys, help a brother out.
Hey, I ain't going to be able to do anything. I'm still going to be in a sling at that time, so I won't be able to fish much. I can take people out on a boat, but I won't be able to fish at that time.
And there we go. There's Shirley T. Oh man, I can't say what was supposed to happen. Shirley T is one of the ones out there. We all love Shirley T. So we hope you catch your PB on Ruby tomorrow, Shirley T. I was supposed to do some. I can't talk smack to Shirley T. Could you do that, Darrell? I mean, Darrell, you can talk smack to almost anyone. Shirley T. No, you can't do it. You can't do it, can you?
You want to make up? That's good.
But anyway, so with that being said, thank you guys. Thank you, everybody. Darrell, Bobcat for Shizzle, thanks for coming up tonight. Jody, hope you get feeling better. There you go. Palmetto Cat saying, Jody, hook me up. There you go. We can't wait for tomorrow. I can't wait to see how this ends tomorrow. It's going to be exciting. Right now it's on the 3 different channels. My 2Stans Fishing. You got Palmetto Cats and Fields to Water Chad. We'll see. Tomorrow's it. Like it's coming down to tomorrow, and push comes to shove. I still say I'm going to single-handedly have another trophy right here. Well, I'm going to have to build the shelf, build the mantle a lot bigger to put that next trophy right here. And then I'll have 2 of Stan 3's trophies. Just saying.
Oh, you're talking about in your temporary permanent studio? In your temporary permanent studio?
That's right. It's just temporary. It's I've got a whole room right out there that I'm working on, and it's going to be great this year. But anyways, I'm in the corner. Okay, Darrell, you caught me. My wife was mad at
Yeah.
me, so Dee Smithy was mad at me. She put me in the corner of this itty bitty space over here, and she said, "That's it. I'm done. I've had enough. This is what you get. You get this 10 by 10, 12.2 by 12.2 spot over here." And that's what I got to deal with. But that's right. Tomorrow this time, we will all know who wins the championship. So make sure you check out Fields to Water, Palmetto Cats, 2Stans Fishing. But most importantly, we're praying that everybody goes out there, has a good time, comes back home safe, and that's the most important thing. We hope we can go out there and put on a great show. We do this in God's name, and we try to keep it family friendly for everybody. And what a great entertainment! We're gonna have a lot of fun tomorrow, regardless of what happens. So thank you, everybody. Can't wait to see it. We'll see y'all tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. We are out of here. Deuces. I gotta hit in stream. There we go. We're gonna be out of here.